or lunch in the Midwest, or East Coast, or dinner in Greece or Germany, welcome. I see everybody, Linda. Our priest sister Susan Argyris will say a prayer.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we gather today electronically from many countries and time zones to give thanks for this opportunity to share our service and help those in need. Only with your guidance, O Lord, can we gain strength from our sheltering in place and continue to stay strong as daughters of Penelope. We remember our loved ones and sisters we've lost and know you are our Savior. Amen.
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 Thank you, Sister Susan. And again, thank you all for joining us today for our usual Founders Day celebration. EOS #1 has a wonderful board. My thanks to each and every one of the board members. Sorry, I have to stop till that person stops.
Wait, please, Sister Eva. Somebody has not muted themselves. We can hear a husband in the background. Okay,
Okay, mute.
I am mute.
Okay.
I'll start again. EOS #1 has a wonderful board. My thanks to each and every one of the board members. And my special thanks to our Founders Day Committee, Diana Donis, Kathleen Curti, Christy Tsiblakos, Marian Parasis, and Vaso Moulas. When the committee realized that a traditional celebration was out of the question, they recommended that we celebrate the whole Daughters of Penelope family today, not just the mother chapter. EOS #1, the committee specially decided that this year will take advantage of Zoom and open the celebration of our founding to everyone in the country and everyone around the world. You will soon hear reports from our sisters in Europe, Australia, and Greece. Our thanks to them. Thank you to our Executive Director, Elena Skardis-Saviolakis. Elena pointed us in the right direction on all sorts of issues, providing us with contact information and sent a notice out to all the chapters of the Daughters of Penelope. The responded support from all echo our Grand President Celia's theme. Together we are stronger, together we strive. No one exhibits that theme better than our dear District 21 government, Lida Belba. We will be eternally grateful to Lida for her support, direction, consideration, and for letting us use the District 21 Zoom platform for today's event. Lida, please know how much we appreciate all that you have done for us and all of the time and energy you have given us. With the thanks of EOS #1, I'm honored to introduce our District 21 Governor, Lida Belba.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you, Sister Eva. Hello, sisters, and welcome. It's so wonderful to see you all. Thanks so much for attending EOS #1's Founders Day celebration for our beloved Daughters of Penelope is 91 years young. And we have many, many more years ahead to make a difference in our communities, our countries, and the world at large. To quote Grand President Celia, "Together we are stronger, together we thrive." I'd like to read a short paragraph written by our founder, Alexandra, from a book she wrote called Wisdom, Poetry, and Insights. It was published by the Daughters of Penelope Foundation in 2015, and it's available for sale on their website. I refer to it quite often, especially when I'm coming to events. I love to share her words. Okay. It includes a bit of trivia that I did not know. To quote her, "When I held the first national convention of the order in Providence, Rhode Island in 1939, we had 96 full chapters established, and each chapter had for its name a name appearing in the Iliad or the Odyssey. This was my idea, to encourage the members to read a little something of the literature of ancient Greece. And that done, I felt sure that they would voluntarily go to the great literatures of other countries, especially to the Constitution of the United States and its greatness," end quote. We are all very grateful for Alexandra's wisdom and foresight. And now just a few statistics about our order. We have over 7,000 members who belong to 260 chapters that are part of 23 districts worldwide. And right now we have 86 people on this call. Each and every one of you are a part of this dynamic and powerful order. Thank you, sisters, for all that you do. Now comes introductions time. I don't know if you have your view on gallery or speaker, but you might want to go on gallery because I will announce groups of people and they'll be waving for acknowledgement. I would like to first acknowledge 2 members of our Grand Lodge, Grand Governor of Zone 4, of which District 21 is a part of, Sister Beverly Kennedy. Please wave when I call your name. She is the official representative of Celia for our district. And I'd also like to acknowledge District 21's Grand Liaison, Grand Secretary Georgette Buajeris. Now I'll introduce our District 21 Lodge members. Alicia Frangos, Urania 290 Belmont District Scholarship Chair. PDG Fula Vasilou-Yorgis, EOS #1 San Francisco District Advisor. PDG Helen Sexton, Lido 71 Fresno District Maids of Athena Advisor. Sherry Darpinian, Phaedra #64 Modesto District Marshal. Mary Gavrilis, Phaedra 64 Modesto District Treasurer. Angela Cristone, Echo #4 Oakland District Secretary. And PDG Lori Sahinis, Daphne 29 San Jose District Lieutenant Governor. Now I'd like to acknowledge our past District 21 governors. I hope I noted you all. Please wave for acknowledgement. Joanne Boris, Diane Peterson, Lori Sahinis, Kathy Lelis, Beverly Kennedy, and Fula Vasilou-Yorgis. And now I'd like all the District 21 members, whatever you are, just to wave. So we'll see how many from District 21 are here. Thank you. Now past District Lodge and current District Lodge officers. Anyone who's a District Lodge officer, past or current, please wave for acknowledgement. Thank you for your leadership and thank you for supporting DOP. And now I have the privilege of introducing our delightful Grand President, Sister Celia Kazmarski. Please unmute, Sister Celia, because everyone's muted.
Can you, everybody go to, switch to active speaker? Or perhaps you can spotlight, so we can have the Grand President on the full screen.
Good point. Okay, Sister Celia?
We just see you.
Go ahead.
Can I go ahead now?
Yes, you may.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. This is all new.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you, District Governor Linda, for that introduction. What a glorious day. Happy 91st birthday, Daughters of Penelope. Today, we celebrate where it all began, in San Francisco, with the sisters of EOS No. 1 and all the sisters who have joined us via Zoom for this splendid celebration from all corners of the world. On behalf of the entire Grand Lodge, Grand Vice President Kathy Bazoukas, Grand Secretary Georgette Boulageris, Grand Treasurer Marianthi Tripidi, Grand Governor Zone 1 Kathy Matrakis, Grand Governor Zone 2 Carrie Rigopoulos, Grand Governor Zone 3 Gretchen Holtzinger, Grand Governor Zone 4 Beverly Kennedy, Grand Governor Zone 5 Margaret Drietzes, Grand Advisor Maids of Athena Kathy Lelis, Executive Director Elena Saviolakis, our liaison Maria Sofianou from Greece, and our liaison Athanasia Vassiliadou from Stuttgart, Germany, and of course myself, Grand President Celia. I welcome you and thank you for joining us today. A special thank you to the Sisters of EOS No. 1 for learning, planning, and inviting us to a new way of celebrating this annual event. Today, we welcome some of our past Grand Presidents, and I would be remiss if I did not recognize them. Past Grand President Angie Spiliopoulos, past Grand President Joanne Boris, past Grand President Demi Thomas, past Grand President Evelyn Siavis, and if in this array of pictures I have missed one, please forgive me. I went through the participation list a couple of minutes ago and hopefully I've got them all. I want to thank all of our past Grand Presidents for your leadership, your mentorship, and your support throughout these many years. To the sisters who have worked diligently and tirelessly to promote our programs that are in place now and in the past, you are the most important part of our organization. Always remember that. And I must tell you, your enthusiasm and the enthusiasm that we have seen these past few months when we've had to change gears so quickly, that your enthusiasm energizes me. We have walked a path few others have walked. We have built a sisterhood based on love, compassion, empathy, need, and mutual understanding. We have built lasting friendships. Our founder, Alexander's vision will always be our guide. As the architect of the Daughters of Penelope, it bears repeating that she left us a blueprint that we all know and follow. To be philanthropic, to be civically responsible, to educate the youth, to strive for personal excellence, and to promote our Hellenism and remember our roots. And of course, to support our junior order, the Maids of Athena. Social media has connected us in ways we never thought possible. Each and every year and every day, we can read what sisters are doing throughout Europe, Greece, Australia, Canada, and the United States. We will hear from some of these sisters later on. Our sisters are engaged because we want to be engaged, and we have a thirst to hear how other sisters are coping and overcoming all the obstacles we face because of this pandemic. As it was said earlier today, Together we are stronger. Together we can thrive. And together we can be the change. So today, I raise a glass to all of you for your friendship, your love, your dedication, and your service to the Daughters of Penelope. Cheers to all of you.
Cheers.
Thank you very much, Sister Celia. We really appreciate you.
Thank you very much. As well as all of you.
And hello again, sisters. And while Zoom has been a blessing and a curse, depending on your experience with it, it has allowed us to celebrate our 91st anniversary of the Daughters of Penelope more easily, with our sisters around the world. We reached out to see and hear from our sisters in Australia, Greece, and Europe. We asked that liaisons or chapter presidents speak for their geographic areas about their chapters, events, how they are doing, and how they are working to implement Grand President Celia's theme. I am very pleased to introduce Sister Athanasia Vasiliado, Liaison for Europe, to speak. We know it is evening where you're located, so thank you for taking the time to attend and share. And if you have members attending, please acknowledge them and remember to unmute.
Can you use Spotlight, Linda?
I could.
Thank you.
As soon as I find her.
I'm here. Hello.
There you are.
Wonderful to see you all, my sisters, and thank you for this special invitation. We, your sisters from Europe, cannot wait to meet you all and see you all in person very soon. I hope as soon as possible.
Next year.
Yeah, okay. We started 2020 with a fantastic visit from our Grand President, Celia, and the Grand Lodge Executive in Brussels. What started as our annual Vasilopita charity event turned into an amazing sisterhood gathering. What a wonderful and memorable time we had. The charity event was a very big success, and they have managed to make a donation to the Hellenic School in Brussels with all this donation, new furniture for the maternity section. They need the furniture there. And then COVID hit. This year was and is the most difficult year for everyone, including all the Daughters of Penelope in Europe, the same like all over the world. However, COVID cannot stop us because together we are stronger, and together we are very, very powerful. I will summarize some of the activities we have done and will not give a detailed report because we will be here all day, and for that I'm very proud of our sisters in Europe. I saw that all the presidents are here in the call, and I'm very proud for this, and we had a lot of people here too from our chapters. In Europe, we took action whether by helping in the fight against COVID, by providing psychological support, and organized the first Greek child care center in the towns we live. Donations of sheets in order to sew masks and providing hand you know, my English is a little bit, but I think you will understand whatever I like to say. And other equipment by feeding those in need. Donation by catering of 400 Greek pastries and 200 macarons to emergency and reanimation services in Paris. Fundraising to support medical staff. The Paris chapter are going to give about 5,000 masks to a retirement residence called Hippocrates. We collaborated with a Smile of the Child, the Χαμόγελο του παιδιού, raised funds for Samos, and Monica, very important, performs safe the World, a video of the song Saving the World performed at the Acropolis as tribute to medical staff in order to support Greek hospitals. On DOP's Paris website, Daughters of Penelope Paris.com, there are the bank account of the chapter and a PayPal link for those who wish to make a donation for the healthcare sector in Greece, which includes the public hospital and medical centers. We ensured that we can give to our communities as much as possible during these difficult times. This year, although was very difficult, has also proven to be a year of connections and self-reflection. We suddenly had a lot of time to ourselves. We suddenly started looking into our own lives, and we had the opportunity to make our own life and that of others better. Because this pandemic also gave us opportunities we would not have looked at. We finally had time again. We get to know our families better, and kindness became more important in our daily lives. Whether a friendly smile or a nice geste at the supermarket, the family call that usually fell by the wayside, and some of us have even started to write letters again, or just use our new social media to write texts. We not only cleaned our homes, but we cleaned our souls and spirits. But it also opened a new world to all of us, the digital one. So many possibilities and potential. Through the pandemic, we have been blessed to meet so many sisters all around the world. It makes me very happy. Χαίρομαι πολύ. I love it, really. And yeah, we visit each other via Zoom. So now we all understand that compassion for others is what binds us all together. This understanding has the power to bridge the gap between all of us, because we are sisters, and together we are stronger, and together we thrive. So my sisters, I wish that all of life comes to you with ease and joy and glory. And congratulations, sisters, to our happy 91st anniversary, to many more. Φιλάκια πολλά, σας αγαπώ πολύ.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bravo. Bravo.
Wonderful. Very inspirational. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, next, we are pleased to introduce Sister Maria Sofianou, Liaison for Greece, to speak. And I know it's also late there. And if you have other members attending, please acknowledge. And I got to find you now so I can put you on speaker.
Here I am.
Where, wave again. There.
Hi.
Oh, there you are. Thank you. Okay.
Well, I have seen that Sister Veronica Tsalta is here, President of Karyatides chapter in Athens. Arena Vasilaki, President of Chapter Athenaides in Athens. Vilma Evangelia Alexandri, past President of Atritoni in Ceres, Atritoni Chapter in Ceres. Zoe Rosidou, a member of the board of, she's an officer from Mirides in the northern Greece. If I didn't see anyone else, I'm so sorry. If someone has entered and I can't see her, I'm so sorry. I ask her to apologize. I do apologize. Hi, my dear sisters. Happy Founders Day. I feel so happy and thankful to be invited and to be able to take part with you in this celebration, which was a wonderful idea of the Sisters of the EOS chapter, the legendary chapter from where the Sisters of Penelope started off their amazing contribution to the world. Congratulations, sisters. I feel honored to be able to meet you. the Sisters of EOS and our sisters worldwide. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for this opportunity. So let me fill you in about the activities here in Greece, but please note that this is just a brief summary of what we do. This year, the Greek chapters continued to fund social care structures by default, but they also had to fulfill multiple missions as well, because it's undeniable that 2020 wasn't exactly an easy year. So the moment when Corona struck Greece, our sisters all over the country, from north to south, from east to west, immediately took action and turned to our fellow citizens in need. We mobilized to raise funds, to donate food items, basic necessities, antiseptics and medical supplies to those in need, as senior citizen homes and soup kitchen. We also donated masks, antiseptics, and medical supplies to many national bodies, as the Ministry of Shipping, to local government, to local hospitals and businesses. We handled grocery shopping for those unable to, and took care of friends and families suffering from COVID. As we speak now, many of our members and officers are taking care of elderly people with COVID, and this is why they couldn't make it to our celebration tonight. But even during this crisis, we didn't lose our optimism and our will to encourage our fellow citizens to stay strong and fight this united. Back in April, one of our sisters and a close friend of mine, Sofia Meneselidou, had this idea of forming a team of musicians who volunteered to compose a song and a video clip, and make a video clip about the pandemic. The song was ready in about a month's time. It was called The Wind Takes the Songs, and Sister Sofia wrote the lyrics, and she sang a part of the song herself, sending a message of hope and faith to all of us that we can win this war. There was also another additional problem that we here in Greece had to face. We had to deal with right when the pandemic struck us, and that was the tension at our northern borders. I'm sure you've all heard about the attempt of a large number of migrants back in March to violate our borders, cross from Turkey to the European Union, and who refused to abandon their attempts to get into Greece. So all of us sisters of the northern chapters that were near the borders joined their forces to support our soldiers, our policemen, our farmers, and other volunteers who defended day and night our sovereignty. We gathered basic necessities, warm clothing, flashlights, medicine, collyriums for the protection of the eyes by the gas bombs, and we cooked meals for them. So the daughters of Penelope literally united and joined the noble cause of defending our country and the European Union. I also have to mention the moving initiative of 2 Greek chapters of Athens back in September, when Cyclone EOS swept across central Greece and the Ionian Islands, causing disastrous damages to many cities, especially to Karditsa, flooding streets, more than 5,000 homes, cutting power, triggering landslides, and killing 3 people. So our sisters took immediate action and gathered food items, clothing, furniture, and household items, and sent it with 2 big trucks to the people suffering by this catastrophe. Hellas district also supported an educational program designed by the HEPA chapter, Agios Andreas Patras. It's called Back to Our Roots, and it's under the auspices of the Ministry of Education, the General Secretariat for Greeks Living Abroad, the Municipality of Athens, and other national bodies. It's addressed to adolescents of Greek origin or just Philhellenes who are interested in spending their holiday here in Greece, combined with lessons provided in 6 languages, and of course Greek is included. These lessons are designed with the cooperation of the Open University and include ancient Greek history, folklore and tradition, and many others. And what's more amazing, is the numerous educational excursions and visits to the Acropolis, to museums, churches, etc. I think this is a wonderful initiative that our Grand President as well, Sister Celia, also supported. Despite all this, we also managed to continue expanding. We opened a whole new chapter at the end of July in the beautiful city of Patra. It's called Olympiades. It has about 20 amazing, remarkable, dynamic sisters who are more than willing to join their forces in fulfilling our common goals. Also, Untitled Chapter initiated 13 new members, and Sister Celia, our Grand President, and our Executive Director, Elena Saviolakis, our Treasurer, were also present in both these events via Zoom, and I want to thank him from the bottom of my heart for being there and for supporting us. So that's what the Daughters of Penelope stand for. We prove every day, even the most ominous and sinister occasions, that we know how to show we care with actions, not just words. And all this in the spirit of solidarity and selfless social service. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I wish to each and every one of you health and continued success in fulfilling our goals. I just saw that Mary Ketagis just joined us. She is the past president of Atritoni Seres chapter. Thank you all and congratulations. Long live the Daughters of Penelope.
Bravo. Thank you.
Bravo.
Thank you.
I was on mute. I apologize. Thank you. Thank you very much. So inspiring again.
Thank you.
Just amazing. Thank you very much. And now I'd like to introduce Sister Penny Pavu, chapter president from Australia, to speak. And for her, it is quite early. So can you show me where you, let me find you and I will put you on spotlight. Where are you?
You see me? I'm waving.
There you are. I see you now. Thank
Bravo.
you. Thank God for the hands. Thank God. Okay, please continue.
Thank you very much. And good morning to you all from Melbourne, Australia. Greetings. It's actually 5:30 or so in the morning here. So yes, it is early, but I'm delighted to be here. We also have Sister Kathy Minas, who is also with us. She's our chapter treasurer. I think it's way too early for a lot of our other sisters to join us, but we want to thank you so much for the invitation for our sisters of chapter Ariadne 435 to this special virtual celebration of 91 years of the Daughters of Penelope. We send our congratulations to the Mother Lodge, EOS No. 1, and to the whole of the Daughters of Penelope organisation. Our chapter, Ariadne, is young. We were awarded a charter in February 2016, so we're nearly 5 years old. And we're the only chapter in Australia and the only chapter in the Southern Hemisphere. And being the only chapter here, we don't have a lot of support like you do. Not that that's a problem at all, because we have great support from Eleanor at headquarters, and as well as the past grand presidents over the last 4 or 5 years who have continued to support us. I've met some of you at the Supreme Conventions, and all of your support has been great for us as we are here by ourselves in Australia. I particularly want to thank Sister Celia, Grand President Celia, for the support she's given us over this last 12 to 18 months. And she's actually joined Zoom sessions with us, and we've had a wonderful time with her. So thank you very much, Sister Celia. So as a group of Greek Australian women, we are very proud and grateful to be part of this wonderful international group of women who do so much for people around the world. We currently have 20 members in our chapter. We do have members that are waiting to join us. But we, like all of you, have been hit by COVID, and we are actually emerging from a very severe and long lockdown, one of the most severe in the world, with curfews, restrictions on how far we can travel from our homes and who we can actually see. This has significantly limited our ability to do many things, including see each other. But we hope in the new year, as we come out of this, that we will be able to initiate new sisters into our chapter and recommence our activities. So this year has been very tough, as we're hearing from Europe and from Greece, and also here in Australia. And we haven't been able to meet physically for meetings since March or do any activities or events. Although we do have our meetings through Zoom, and they're full of support for each other and trying to find ways that we can continue to work with our communities as best as we can. But the most important thing, as I mentioned, is how we can support each other. And we've done this by having virtual activities. We've been having book clubs, virtual cooking classes, which are absolutely hilarious as everybody tries to cook something at the same time, all via Zoom, and lots of social get-togethers, all in an effort to keep us connected and engaged when we've been in an environment where we've been disconnected and unengaged. Our events for this year have had to be put on hold, and we hope that in 2021, all being well and safe to do so, we can recommence our work. Our events aim to raise much needed funds and awareness for organisations that are not usually in the limelight, small organisations that do important work across the community. We've held events for organisations that support girls with autism, babies who are born to drug addiction, as well as organisations supporting refugees who have survived torture and trauma. Our events range from luncheons, high teas, movies, trivia nights, and a range of other things to raise awareness and much needed funds for these types of organisations. And like you, all over the world, we work hard to make a positive impact for these causes and these people. However, we have been able to continue with some of the material aid and support that we provide. And we have run a drive to donate clothes and blankets to those experiencing homelessness. And we are currently putting together bags with essential items for vulnerable women and girls in the community. In December, we will commence our food drive for families in need through our church groups, so that we can make sure that these people are fed during the Christmas period. And when we were able to, we're talking about it at our executive level, we're trying to find a time where we can physically get together so we can have a small event to celebrate Founders Day down under here in Australia. This year has proved to us that we can continue to strive to support each other. And as we do that, we remain strong in ourselves, strong as a group of women, and certainly strong as a community. We wish you all the best, all daughters of Penelope all around the world. And we wish you a year full of love and good health. And thank you so much for having us here today.
Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you, Sister Penny. I'm just awestruck with everything that people are doing around the world. It just makes me proud, very proud. Thank you very much, Sisters Athanasia, Maria, and Penny. Now we're going to hear from our dear sister, Marian Parashis, a past president of EOS No, who will speak to us about Philotomo. Let's find her. Or are you there?
I'm here.
You're there. Let me find your beautiful face and put myself on gallery. Wave, wave. I guess I have to look for you. There you are. Okay.
Thank you. I mean, I've been crying listening to all this. I mean, wow. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever it might be where you live, sisters, brothers, family, and friends. Our universe, as we know it, has been totally affected by COVID-19, but this pandemic has not stopped us from continuing our philanthropic goals, as shown by examples from all our Daughters of Penelope chapters throughout this world. Here we are today, continuing to meet through virtual technology. I believe the reason our sisters and our HEPA family have not let any barrier stop us from philanthropic deeds or actions were needed because of one word, philotimo. What is philotimo? It is a Greek word, a complex term, packed with so many meanings that there is no one definition. It's very difficult to translate. It can be a sense of duty, passion, honor, decency, truthfulness, sincerity, kindness. At home, it can mean hospitality, love of family, and love of country. If you break this word up, philo means friend, and timi means honor. It can be the giving of yourself without expecting anything in return. It lives within your heart and soul. The Daughters of Penelope, our magnificent worldwide nonprofit organization, is abundant with philotimo. We give without expecting anything in return. We're experiencing and witnessing this every day. Nothing has stopped us from continuing to give and to achieve our goals. I'm proud and honored to say I am a daughter in this unique organization. Today, EOS #1 is raising money for the California wildfire relief. And it is with much pleasure and great pride to introduce to you a remarkable young lady and the granddaughter of one of our sisters in EOS #1. Here today to speak, I present Ms. Demi Apostolopoulos. Demi?
Hello, everyone.
Wait 1 second till, hello. Demi, you can begin.
Perfect, thank you. Good morning, all, and welcome to this Founders Day gathering. My name is Demi Dimitra Apostolopoulos, granddaughter of Chrysanthi Tsiplakos, board member of EOS Chapter 1. As discussion arose between my yaya and I deeply admired the efforts that were taken into place, allowing for this yearly event to still occur alongside the setbacks faced from the national pandemic we are all witnessing around us today. This foundation means a lot to my yaya, and with that being said, I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak with you all today. As soon as my yaya expressed to me the plans for this event, my mind immediately shifted to a greater cause of which I personally believe your foundation has the ability to help out. By asking my yaya and deliberating the outcome with her fellow sisters, the EOS Chapter 1 women agreed to help me with my charity choice. Following the actions taken in previous years, the charity of which the daughters have chosen to donate profits to takes place closer to our community than ever before. In the aftermath of a disaster, victims' immediate needs can include shelter, food, cash, and other basic needs. A community's recovery is often more complex and depends on the disaster scope of its affected community's specific context and needs. For these reasons, the California Community Foundation Wildfire Relief Fund supports both midterm and long-term recovery effects for those affected by California wildfires. Since the Wildfire Relief Fund opened in 2003, they have granted more than $24 million to support relief and recovery efforts in the aftermath of these devastating fires. Since we are unable to unite with each other this year physically, I kindly ask that on behalf of the acceptance given to me by the Daughters of Penelope, that if the opportunity is available for you and your families, please consider donating to this very fund. I greatly honor the amount of hard work and dedication put on by the daughters and couldn't have been more appreciative of the access they granted me this year, offering help to the foundation of my choice. Anything contributed will be greatly appreciated among the sisters, and they would like me to thank you for supporting their fundraiser throughout the years. Thank you all for your time and consideration. I wish you all the best throughout this following year to come, as well as a safe and happy holiday season. God bless.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to mention that thanks to Sister Lori, we've set it up so you can make donations to the Wildfire Fund by credit card, and I'll put it on the chat for you. We're going to open it up for different sisters to talk about their chapter, but perhaps it would be appropriate to see if Sisters Celia, I'm sorry, Eva.
Thank you, Miriam, and thank you, Debbie, for talking to us about the importance of Philotimo and philanthropy, and the reason we chose Wildfire Relief Fund as our 91st anniversary charity. As of today, we have received close to 5,000 with 50 donors. I would like to take the time to thank mostly Sister Diana Donis, who initiated this event, and Sister Kathleen Bardis, our secretary. Without Kathleen, we're not gonna have this Zoom experience. And more than anybody else, all of you sisters, our Grand President Celia, you participate and make this event a memorable one. Thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you, Eva. Sister Celia, we are going to open it up for different chapters to talk about what they're doing now, but would you like to say a few words before we move to opening it up to everyone?
Certainly. Thank you very much, Sister Kathleen. Today has been amazing. This is the most unique Founders Day celebration that we have ever had. I know we love to be together in person and hug and kiss and share experiences, but this year it was different, and it has been one that will be long remembered. It is so heartfelt how many sisters around the globe have joined us today to celebrate our Founders Day. And there's so many wonderful projects being focused and supported. We have so many ideas of ways that we can help. It is amazing. I can't imagine how many pieces of paper that list would fill if every chapter put down the charities that they support and could be shared with all the membership. It's just amazing. We are so blessed to know so many committed sisters. As I said earlier, we are an organization built on friendship and common goals, and we are just all a very blessed group of sisters, and the friendships that we have made, that I know that I have made over my 52 years of being a daughter of Penelope, are here. I can go almost anywhere and pick up a phone and call somebody and, you know, say I'm from the Daughters of Penelope, and we're connected. So take heart in that, take advantage of that. I wish that sometime when we're able to travel again that we'll be able to do that. So thank you so much again. Thank you, Eva. Thank you, Linda. Thank you to all the sisters who put together this wonderful event today. We will remember it for a long time. And thank you again to all who have participated. I love you, I appreciate you, and I thank you for everything you do. Again, together we're stronger, together we thrive. Take care.
Thank you.
Love you all. Filakia.
Thank you very much.
We love you too.
I'd like to go to gallery view if it's okay. I know that Sister Zanthi from Canada, would you like to say a few words? Unmute yourself.
Hello from Canada. I'm District Governor of District 23. And I would like to say a few words first for the sisters in EOS #1. And I say, dear sisters of the Mother Lodge of our organization, EOS 1, my heartfelt thanks for inviting me to attend the virtual Founders Day celebration. I would like to convey to you the best wishes from my district lodge and the daughters of District 23. You sisters from EOS 1 are the embodied history of the daughters of Penelope. You exercise the duties and responsibilities as defined by our Constitution in the very place that was founded by Alexandra Apostolidis, this fascinating, inspired Greek immigrant woman, whose efforts to instill confidence, self-respect, and high morale in other immigrant Greek women came to fruition with the establishment of a now international distinguished organization, the Daughters of Penelope. In many respects, your chapter is the physical cornerstone of our organization, and it is an honor for me to celebrate this day with you. The theme of the today's celebration, Philanthropia Philotimo, is also the embodiment of the Greek soul. I'm here today to support your worthy efforts to raise funds for the victims of the devastating wildfires that destroyed lives, the livelihood, and the natural environment in great parts of your home state. This is truly Greek Philotimo in action for Philanthropia. God bless you for this, and I wish you great success with your efforts. And now about our district. Thank you so much for having me. I mean, I've seen so many sisters from around the globe, and I wish you all good health and to keep your faith and your positive thinking in these difficult times. And as far as concerns my own district, we all embraced with enthusiasm technology, and we keep our meetings all with webinars and by Zoom. We were able, many chapters were active in philanthropic involvement in society in spite of the devastating effects of COVID. We held a mid-year conference by Zoom, which was very successful and well attended. We were able to solve many problems that arose in different chapters, revitalize and reinvent a few chapters. And we're holding right now, I mean, I give a little bit emphasis, I'm an educator, I'm giving an emphasis to educational webinars, and we have a whole series of educational webinars, and I would like you very much, if it is able, I'm going to send you the information to attend. And actually, Maria Sofia Anu was saying about the floods in Karditsa. We're going to have the mayor of Karditsa talking about its own city, which is a smart city. I think the only smart city in Greece. So I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk to you about the beautiful things we're doing up in Canada. We used to be one of the top fundraising places in, I think, districts, I don't know, probably in the world, I mean, really. But we had to put a kind of stop to these things. Our chapter, my chapter, the Toronto chapter, is going to hold a virtual Founders Day celebration this Monday, this coming Monday, and we have a guest speaker, and we're going to do 3 initiations, and we're very proud of what, in spite of the pandemic, we're growing and expanding, and we're active in the society and within the group of the Daughters of Penelope. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much,
God
sister.
bless you.
Thank you. I don't know if Sister Debbie Doyle from New Jersey, sister, I think she was on, and I simply want to recognize Sister Debbie Doyle. And are you there, sister?
Yeah, Donnelly.
Oh, Donnelly. I'm sorry, Donnelly. I have to tell you, this wonderful chapter, the chapter has made a contribution to our wildfire fund. And sister, could you say a few words about what you're about?
Hi, everybody. It's great to be here. I'm nervous because I don't really like Zoom, but we're part of the Great Garden State District 5, and Antoinette Marousas Zacharias is here, who's the district governor, and also my media past president, Valerie Vitas. I am the president of the Wyckoff chapter, number 336, Agap, and is my first year doing that. So we have really, just like the rest of everyone else here, all our other sisters, we have tried to stay active in spite of the pandemic. We've kept meeting via Zoom, and we've had a couple of terrific speakers who come talk about issues related to COVID and also related to the YWCA of Bergen County and all the wonderful things they do, including fitness classes, Zoom fitness for people over 60. So anyway, we've been busy trying to fundraise. It's been mostly an online effort, but we want to continue to support the organizations we've always supported, and we got that new one, the California Wildlife Relief Fund. And it was a member's idea that, you know, came to fruition at our last meeting. So we're excited about making that contribution. We also worked with the St. Nicholas Church Philoptochos, and we collected 58 boxes of and sent to Greece through the Hellenic Relief Fund, new and gently used clothes for children, shoes and diapers. So we were excited about doing that. We have a couple of active book discussion groups, and even in those groups, we collect books for a hospital. We have a knitting crowd that knits and has knitted hundreds of hats and Afghans and baby blankets and sent them to a local hospital. They actually met outdoors the other day so that they could be together. And it got cold, but it was sunny, so that was a good thing. We also just had a very successful Christmas wreath sale that just ended. And we're doing a beautiful bracelet sale, which I'm doing a little commercial for. I don't know if you could see it. I can't tell what you're seeing, actually. Let me see if I can fix that. Here, there's the bracelet. And actually, we've sent some of the flyers wide and far. So if you're interested, you can email me at dopagape336president@gmail.com if you'd like one of these. It's actually a very meaningful bracelet that tells the story of the Bible from Genesis to Revelations. And it's $25 and $3 for shipping per order. And we were doing this so that we can continue to support many charitable organizations and the Daughters and Penelope House and all the great things that go on through the Daughters of Penelope. So thanks for the opportunity to speak, and love you all.
Thank you so very much, Debbie.
Stay healthy.
Also, Sister Georgette, do you have a few words you'd like to say?
Sure.
You have to unmute yourself.
I just did. Okay. Good morning, afternoon, or whatever time, evening, wherever you are. I want to congratulate the Sisters of District 21 and especially the Sisters of EOS #1 for such an outstanding celebration of Founders Day. This truly exemplifies what our sisterhood is all about. It truly exemplifies how far we've progressed as a sisterhood, all the good work that you're doing. I'm so very proud of you. And I do wish you all the very best. Please stay safe. Please take care of yourself so that we can come together in person and give each other the hugs and the kisses that we've been storing up this whole time to one another. I cannot wait to see you in person. And I wish you all the very best. And the Sisters of District 21, continue to invite me to your meetings. I love coming to them. And whatever I can do to support you and help you, do not hesitate to ask. Congratulations, one and all.
Thank you. And I think past Grand President Nona, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. We can't hear you. Unmute yourself. Get someone to unmute you. Can you? We have to unmute you.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
I'm sorry. My Nona is my Greek name for Yaya. I like it because my grandparents were from Crete. But I just want to tell you, and this Grand President Celia, you're doing a fantastic job. EOS, thank you again. The Minneapolis chapter of the Daughters of Penelope have 2 HUD homes for seniors, low income. I'm very proud of that. I was the founder and president of it. And we house 77 seniors, low income, and we continue to support them. I don't know if you have seen me, I've been on, but I've got tears coming down of the beautiful words that have been spoken by all of us, but especially our youth. And if there's any way that I could have copied this today, I would send it out to all the chapters. Continue, Daughters of Penelope. My theme was Winston Churchill's words, never give up. Never, never, never give up. We are a beautiful organization. You've been very inspirational to me. I wish I was not 85 and that I was still very, very active in going to all the chapters and doing the inspirational work. And stay healthy. That's what I'm going to tell you. Stay healthy. God bless you.
Thank you. And Evelyn Ziades, are you available? I can't see you. Can you unmute yourself? Sister Evelyn.
Good afternoon, sisters. I have to say that it's irrelevant that we are not together in person because we are. I mean, I can feel the pride of everyone here on the call. We hit 100 members. That's almost as many as some national conventions. And the love and respect and admiration that we have for one another and the ideals of our sisterhood is obvious, not only in this call, but in every call that we have been doing. Elated to see our sisters in Greece and Germany, from Paris. It's very touching and inspirational as myself as a past Grand President and my fellow past Grand Presidents to see the tremendous growth in our organization. And that's all due to the pride that we have being Daughters of Penelope. So Panda Axia, stay safe, keep up the great work. God bless you, wear your mask, and hope we get to see each other soon. So congratulations, EOS #1. You always shine. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you so very much. I really am asking people who have something to say, if you would just unmute yourself or raise your hand, because I know that there are several different chapters here.
I'm Elaine. Can I speak now? I'm Elaine Tashura.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm the district governor of the District 1. Can you hear me all right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, sister.
It's been a beautiful day, really. I didn't know if I had time to do this, but I'm so glad that I took time to be on. And I'm so proud of the EOS chapter, what they've done. And to see people from all over the world, it's really very touching. And we have in Atlanta, we have a district, a meeting Tuesday evening, and I will be sure and tell everybody that people from all over the world, how much everyone is doing. It's amazing. And I'm proud of you, and I thank you all. And like here in Atlanta, we helped the church as a church down it's more in the city of Atlanta. It's a Russian Orthodox, but they raise money for the homeless and we give like 40 turkeys and to give them to the families who can't afford them for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So that's one of the things that I feel good about doing. And we just love the daughters, and we love you, and be safe. And thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sister. And again, anyone else, just unmute yourself. There are sisters from all over here. I see that one of the sisters has her hand raised. Urania.
Hi, I'm Sister Urania Stefanidis from Tampa, Florida, Alchemia 167. We had a meeting last week, and we will be sending a donation for the California wildfires to your chapter. Congratulations on the most beautiful and touching event today. I always have appreciated the daughters, but this is like over the top, I think, in communicating and expressing what we really are about. Thank you so much. We do have a BCD club in Tampa, which is book, cinema, and dinner. And you know, COVID has put a crush on that, but it hasn't. We're reading a book called The Kitchen House right now. And in December, the first weekend of December, we're going to meet in our own kitchens and have a wine in the kitchen house. And we keep celebrating. We walked for Alzheimer's this month and gave a $1,300 donation for that. And I think they're getting very close to the cure for Alzheimer's. So hopefully all the good that we've done as the daughters will enhance that. Thank you for letting me be a part of this. You really have made my heart glad today.
Thank you so very much, sister. And I think, do we have Sister Elaine from St. Paul, Minnesota?
Hello. Hi, Angie. I'm also with the Minneapolis chapter. I have been a member of the Minneapolis chapter over 30 years. And last year, the St. Paul chapter was talking about closing. So I volunteered to go over and help them. And I am now their chapter president. And I am now dual members. We reinstituted last November, so about a year. And in a couple months' time, we got the bank account set up, the budget set up, the activities for the year set up, and then COVID hit. So pretty much that wiped out our activities for the year. So we have been trying to work with nothing and everything at the same time. One thing for me, it was really helpful. I work, and right now I'm working from home, and we had all the technology to help do things online. And we use WebEx, Teams, and Skype. And now I have Zoom. I set up an account. So now I've got everything. And so with our Zoom account, I've been hosting the meetings over in Minneapolis to keep them going. I've been hosting meetings for our District Education Foundation so they could work through the summer and get the scholarships out. We have not met as the St. Paul chapter as chapter meetings, but we're having what we call events, keeping some events going. We helped with the St. George Greek Festival, which became a Greek Odyssey instead of a festival. So we had some of our members helping set up the church website and the Festival Odyssey promotion. We worked with our Greek dance group, whose member of our sisters are also on the Greek dance group. So we helped with getting videos and pictures and costumes all on the website. We've also been hosting weekly Greek dance practice without practicing. We started thinking we could host dancing, keep them going. It's turned out just to be weekly keeping in touch, which was what seemed they needed more than anything. So we've been using our platform, just keeping everybody connected. And it's also helped with our national, I was able to get into the webinars. And so now getting some tips on how to do some fundraising. So that will be our next goal, is now getting back into what we were planning to do a year ago. It's been a whirlwind. It's good to see you all.
Elaine, I have to tell you, you're getting so many compliments about your shirt. I think you're going to have to tell us where it is, where you got it.
This came from the National Convention in Atlantic City. I think either Georgette or Evelyn, one of them had designed it. Somebody's going to have to speak up. It was from that national convention. I bought the shirt, and it seemed appropriate to wear it today.
Our daughter's chapter,
Nice,
CAFES 229, does actually have a few. We custom made them for the Atlantic City National Convention, which is the home of Miss America. And that is why the Theta Pi has a tiara to the side.
So yeah, here. Oh,
yeah, because we're all the
wonderful.
So we do actually have a few left.
Thank you very much. Now, does anybody else, please?
Hi, I'd like to say hello from Athens, if it's possible. Hi, I'm Anna Goritza from Athens, Greece. I'm originally from Chicago. I would like to congratulate everybody. This is wonderful. I'm so homesick. I really want to come back to visit my family in Chicago, and I can't due to COVID. But this, ladies, is excellent. I thank you for inviting me. I'm president of Hesperus 359 here in Athens, Greece. We are under lockdown. I don't know if you've heard. So keeping me company right now is great. I see a couple. I see Maria Sofia Nu and from SEDES, the president, and everybody else. I'm really happy. Congratulations once again. Thank you for this. And I hope you do organize more webinars like this or meetings. So during this time, because it's 9 o'clock here in Athens, 9:15, and it's easy for us to join. When you have your meetings later on in the day, US time, obviously, we're sleeping. So, please keep us in mind for the next meeting. That's all I want to say. Congratulations. And I hope to see you all next summer here.
Thank you so very, very much. I just want to mention a thank you to Sister Sophia Fonti, who told us to schedule this early in the morning so Australia and Europe it all could be part of it. I think our executive director, Elena, is here. Elena, please unmute yourself and say hello.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Yes, we can see you.
You can't see me? Oh, I have, I'm calling in, but I'm on video too. You might have to scroll through gallery maybe. But anyways, I did just want to say a quick hello. I want to say congratulations to, of course, all of us on 91 years in this beautiful sisterhood. And congratulations to the EOS sisters for putting this together. I want to thank you. It's just so nice to connect. All the inspirational messages that we heard today are what really make us so great. And, as we approach the Thanksgiving holiday, I personally just want to say that I'm so thankful to not only work for this organization, but to be a part of it and to be able to call you all sisters, and just really looking forward to being able to see you all in person and actually giving everyone a big hug. So hopefully it'll be soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And again, Elena, thank you for all the work that you have done to help us out. Now I see several people on. Diane.
Kathleen, can I just mention one thing?
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry for interrupting. We have 2 upcoming webinars that the daughters are putting on. There is one next Friday on November the 20th at 9:30 Eastern time, and that's going through the website with Elena. And then we have one that might be interesting to many of you, if not all of you, on December the 3rd at 9:30 Eastern time. We are having a webinar for you and your membership to bring potential new members so that they can learn about the Daughters of Penelope and see what it's about and what we do and about our Phylactimore and our friendship and our love. And so if you have any sisters or any friends that you might think would like to join the Daughters or learn more about it, that would be a great one to bring them to. And Elena does send out that information about those webinars to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Elena, look at the chat because Hesperus in Athens, Greece has sent their thank you. In fact, lots of people saying thank you for everything that you're doing. Now I'm looking again. Anyone else? We're so fortunate as
it's Elaine. Elaine Tesoro in Atlanta. I just wanted to mention that yesterday we had a 65-year member of the Daughters that passed away, Dina McCullum. She was originally from Michigan and moved to Atlanta. So faithful for 65 years. And so we couldn't go to the prayer service with the coronavirus. So my daughter, yesterday, we went to their home and saw the daughter, her 2 daughters, and spoke to them. I took Paximadia, and we took them that certificate about the passing of a member. But that's part of the hardness of the corona, not to be able to be at the services. But I think the family was happy that we did go and did visit personally with them at a distance, outside. So
thank you.
Mention that.
Yeah, I think that it's important to mention that. I think Kathy, are you unmute yourself?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
And it's still 6 just before 6:30 a.m. here in the morning. That's why I haven't got my video working. But look, I just had a question. With all of the wonderful webinars, and this meeting in particular is being recorded, I note. Will the link to this meeting and the webinars that the Grand President has just mentioned be shared with all of the membership? Because while the webinar that is happening, say, for information about the daughters for new members, that could be used over and over again if it's recorded and can be shared. So just asking the question, you know, will the link to this meeting be shared so that our members can see it as well? And will other recordings be shared for membership?
The webinars are on our website, all the ones that we have done so far. And yes, the next two that we do will also be on our website.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much. And thank you for the opportunity to be involved in the meeting today.
Thank you. And Linda Belba, am I correct that you're recording this meeting?
Yes, I am recording. And if I know how to handle it, I will make it available.
Wonderful.
Kathleen?
Yes.
May I say something? Yeah. Sisters, well, you know who I am, Fula Vasilyurius, PDG of EOS #1. Just two quick comments. Very proud of my chapter. Axios, what an awesome job. And this is like history in the making. I'm very proud to be part of the Daughters of Penelope, and great hearing all the inspirational, you know, from everyone. I mean, it's very memorable, and thank you everyone, and God bless all of you.
Thank you very much, Fula. And I think that, am I correct that Georgia Meandros from Montreal, Georgia?
Hi, everyone. I'd like to congratulate the District 21 and EOS chapter for a great event, and congratulations also for the DOP for the 91st anniversary. I also wanted to thank all the sisters who participated in the DOP on the Move. It was a spontaneous type of group that we put together to keep the daughters connected throughout during COVID time. And as we all know that being active and having a social connection is very important during difficult times. And I think that a lot of sisters really, you know, from the participation that they really enjoy it. We are planning to change it up so we can have more of a Christmas theme to this group. So more to come. So I'd like to thank everyone again, and stay safe, and hope to reconnect soon. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. I know that
May I?
Go ahead.
Veronica Salta from Athens, Greece. Could
Veronica.
Hello?
Please.
Oh, hello, Christina. No, oh. Now, may I speak or what?
Yes, please speak.
Yeah. Okay. I'd like to say thank you to the EOS chapter for organizing this wonderful Zoom event. Okay, sorry. It's a wonderful Zoom event. It's so wonderful to see so many familiar faces that I have missed. I missed you all this summer that there was no national convention. We'll have you in Athens, Greece, as it was planned. I don't know what the plan is. But anyway, I'd like to say on behalf of my chapter, Kariatides, Athens, Greece, that we are trying hard to keep up with the daycare center. And thank you all who have helped towards this goal. And really the times, the COVID gave us a very difficult time because there had to be decisions to be made, and they cannot be legalized because we cannot have a proper General Assembly. So Maria Sofianou, if you're here, you're a lawyer, you know that. We cannot take these decisions, but we found out that our sisterhood is so strong. We are together. And under these circumstances, it's more easy to see that because we feel it, but we're not very conscious about it. So now we are, and thank you all. And I hope to see you all soon. Stay healthy.
Thank you.
Stay safe. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Veronica.
you. Now,
Bye-bye.
Sister Alexandra of I think, hang on a second. I just got another chat. I'm sorry. Yes, Sister Alexandra.
From Paris,
Yes,
is it
from
me?
Paris, yes. Please.
Well, good evening from Paris. Thank you very much for inviting us. There is an echo. I'm very impressed. This is my first meeting with all the daughters, the sisters. So very, very impressed. I was very impressed. I thought it was very emotional to hear them, Apostolopoulos, granddaughter of Alexander Apostolopoulos, if I understood well. I would like to thank you, Athanasia Vassiliadou, for all the work she's doing in Europe, coaching us, and for the presentation she has done. I'd like to add something about the video of the Greek singer Monica that has been registered police in Athens in July. Elena Savakis on the Daughters of Penelope website, but there is a different since last July when we recorded this. This is on our website, but now you can make a donation by credit card or with PayPal. This is brand new. We hope it works well, but normally you can make a donation with credit card, which should make it easier. If you want, this is for Greek hospitals. We have until June 30 to raise money, the authorization to raise money until June 30 for Greek hospitals. We don't know yet what we are going to buy. We are not going to send money, but we are going to buy something. It will depend, of course, of the amount of money we will have raised. I would like to thank you very much again. I'm very proud of being part of this organization, really, of this sisterhood all over the world. I think it's great, let's say, thanks COVID tonight, to be all together, because I think it's very nice to be all together, to see each other, to meet, and thank you very much again. And ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Και είμαι πολύ περήφανη που είμαστε όλες μαζί. Σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ.
Thank you, sister. All right, I am just looking. I know that some of the sisters have to take off. Sister Antoinette, do you want to say anything? I think that she may have left already. Again, if anybody wishes to say anything.
Hello,
it's
Christina Andrews from District 24. Can you hear me?
Yes, sister, thank you.
Okay, it's from District 24, and I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I was very pleased last year to be able to go to my first Founders Day in San Francisco last year, and it was a wonderful occasion with my sister and my sister-in-law at the time. And I think this year, in some ways, as Daughters of Penelope, we've come even closer together because we've been able to meet people from all over. We've had inter-district meetings. We've had inter-chapter meetings, and this event, we've even had conventions online. So I think with the technology, we've actually seen each other maybe more than we would have any other year. So I thank EOS for this wonderful event, very unique, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Thank you so very much. And yes, Effie from District 2 is going to speak.
Thank you so much, Catherine. My name is Effie. I'm representing District 2 as Lieutenant Governor, and I living in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where it's not raining today, which is a beautiful thing. We're not with the floods. But again, EOS, I'd like to thank you all for doing this wonderful presentation and doing this today for Founders Day. It was definitely, I had my tears going, I will say, just like our other sisters have today. And we really thank everybody, and great seeing all the sisters throughout the world today. Actually, it was breathtaking. Thank you so much for all putting this together.
Thank you, sister. And please, anybody else who has something to say?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yes, sister.
Yes.
Sister, go ahead.
Okay, I just want to congratulate you and wish you all a happy birthday. I'm from District 8 in Massachusetts, and we will be having a Zoom meeting on Monday night, and I will discuss about sending you a donation. And thank you very much. It was a wonderful day.
You're wonderful. Thank you so very much, sister. And I'm checking to see.
Sister Stella?
Please, go ahead. Go ahead.
Μ' ακούτε?
Εντάξει.
Χαίρομαι. Αγαπημένες μου αδελφές, είμαι πολύ χαρούμενη και συγκινημένη που βρίσκομαι δίπλα σας. Είστε όλες χρυσές και χαίρομαι που και εγώ ανακαλύπτω δίπλα σας έναν καλύτερο εαυτό. Δίπλα σε εσάς έχει ενεχθεί ένας δρόμος αγάπης και φιλανθρωπίας. Εμείς το έργο μας το έχουμε ξεκινήσει σαν Πινελόπες, σαν Σύση, σαν πριγκίπισσα Σύση της Βιέννης. Το πρώτο φιλανθρωπικό έργο που κάναμε ήταν με το χαμόγελο του παιδιού. Με το χαμόγελο του παιδιού, και ένας από τους μεγαλύτερους οργανισμούς της Ελλάδας, με πρόεδρο τον Κωνσταντίνο τον Γιαννόπουλο και σε συνεργασία με το ανδρικό τμήμα ΑΧΕΠΑ Βιέννης Νικόλαος Ντούμπα, κάναμε μία εκδήλωση συνεργασίας και αγάπης. Σε αυτήν την συνεργασία ήταν και το Γκρίχη Σεβέλε με την Χίντα Ντεγκρούπε, που έστειλαν 100.000 φάρμακα στην Ελλάδα στο νοσοκομείο ΑΧΕΠΑ. Μετά, αφού ξεκίνησε η καραντίνα και ήταν πολύ δύσκολα τα πράγματα για όλους, προσπαθήσαμε και εμείς να κάνουμε κάτι για τον κόσμο. Αυτό που μπορέσαμε και κάναμε ήταν να προσφέρουμε φαγητό, να προσφέρουμε σακούλες αγάπης. Αυτό κράτησε περίπου για ένα μήνα και κάτι. Βγήκαμε από την καραντίνα. Ευτυχώς ο κόσμος, πιστεύω, συνήρθε κάπως. Αλλά τώρα ξεκίνησε πάλι όλη αυτή η κατάσταση και ξεκινήσαμε κι εμείς πάλι αυτό το έργο αγάπης. Το Σεπτέμβριο ασχοληθήκαμε με ένα παιδί που έχει προβλήματα όρασης, για να μπορέσει να κάνει εγχείρηση στα μάτια του, και πιστεύω ότι έχουμε συνεισφέρει αρκετά, έχουμε κάνει και κάποια εκδήλωση και ας ελπίσουμε ότι θα γίνει και για τα μάτια του η εγχείρηση και θα πάει πολύ καλύτερα από ό,τι είναι τώρα, γιατί έχει πολλά προβλήματα και προβλήματα όρασης. Δεν ξέρω ακριβώς τι, αλλά πιστεύω να πάει καλύτερα. Έγινε και αυτό με την Σάμο, που με το σεισμό έχουμε μαζέψει ρούχα Προσπαθούμε και εμείς να είμαστε κοντά στη Σάμο με όλο αυτό το κακό που έχει γίνει. Δεν ξέρω αν θα τα καταφέρουμε τόσο πολύ όσο θέλουμε, αλλά θα προσπαθήσουμε όσο δυνατόν περισσότερο. Ευχαριστώ πολύ που με ακούσατε. Θα συνεχίσουμε το έργο μας όσο δύσκολο και να είναι, γιατί οι καιροί δεν είναι εύκολοι. Και πιστεύω ότι και εμείς θα κάνουμε αυτά που τόσο καιρό εσείς έχετε χτίσει. Σιγά σιγά και εμείς σκαλοπάτι θα σας φτάσουμε.
Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ, sister. I would ask Sister Eva or Sister Christy, could you give us a brief translation for those of us who don't speak Greek? Christy?
No. Okay. She was trying to explain what they're doing. The one I caught was that they're working with the HEPA, and the HEPA, they donate $100,000 if I'm right? Yes. They doing other philanthropic things like they send, in Greece now, we have places with a lot of rains and they have a lot of damage, and they send some, I don't know, clothes, whatever there. And now they have another project, like one child has a problem with the eyes, and they try to help him, you know, with operation, I don't know, general something like that. She say, you know, most that she's very proud that she's daughter, and she's going to continue to do what we start.
Bravo. Ευχαριστώ. I know that Kathy Minna, and Kathy, did you have a chance to speak if you're still with us?
Sister Kathleen, just so everybody knows, Sister Stella is from Vienna. She's a chapter president from Vienna. So Vienna has been represented. So.
Wow. All right. Please, sisters, it's a little, I think that, you know, people have been talking and whatever. I'm looking, if anybody wants to raise their hand, if anyone feels that they have something that they want to say, we're so fortunate.
May I speak?
Yes, please.
May I speak? Pascalia Patramanis. Okay. I
yes,
don't know. How to open up my screen, but anyway. Okay, I'm new president of chapter 426 in Sardis, Greece. I'm really touched. I'm so proud to be part of this organization. I grew up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, so this is a great opportunity to get in touch with so many Greek Americans, and I know how you feel, and I always talk about the Greek American spirit and how they're so proud of their Hellenic heritage and what they do to represent it, okay? I have lived through all the years while I was growing up. I belonged to the Greek Orthodox Youth of America. And then we moved back to Greece after I finished college. But of course, the USA is in my heart because I grew up there. We're trying to do all kinds of activities here in Sardis. We're fairly newer chapter. And I have to mention that we have a horse in a horse riding club. It's a therapy horse, and we named it Penelope. And it's really nice. It's a wonderful horse riding club that is doing great work with volunteers who provide therapy for all kinds of children who have disabilities, from autism to physical disabilities. So They are doing tremendous work, and I think it's only one of a few horse riding clubs that are for therapy. And we have also set up a library in the prison on the outskirts of Ceres. A lot of the work has been done by past president Chrysanthi Palazzi. She's a Greek literature teacher, and she really organized a lot of it and set it up. We also provided recently during the spring with masks to the local services here in Ceres. One of our sisters, Vaso Zachariadou, sewed the masks, and that was a really great contribution. What else can I say? We're trying to think of new ideas. We have been donating food. We organize Christmas bazaars and Easter bazaars, and through the proceeds, we are able to provide people in need with food supplies. And I don't know what else to mention that maybe I have forgotten, but we have given also to various people who were in need for to go to have medical treatment, and was quite expensive, do new things. And I'm really inspired by you. I think it's a great privilege to belong to this organization. I will do my best to do new to organize new kinds of philanthropic projects. Okay, and I'm so happy to hear there are so many clubs all over, because I mentioned this idea, and I think it's quite wonderful, since we're supposed to promote education, and we have some ideas that we're planning with children, and just promoting reading, I think, is really important. And I'm an English teacher, by the way, so I deal with many children and people of all ages throughout my years here in Ceres. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations for all the years, for all your service, and thank you for organizing this event. This was my first time. It's a wonderful experience.
Wonderful. Thank you. And I think Sister Margaret,
yes. Sister
Do
Kathleen.
I have you? Yes. Margaret, is this, can you, yes, hi.
Hi, thank you, sisters. Happy birthday to us. I want to just say a very big thank you to EOS Chapter 1 and District 21 for organizing this wonderful event. I am deeply moved and touched. I am so thrilled to see so many sisters from near and far. Sisters in Greece, καλώς ήρθατε, in Europe and Australia. Ανυπομονώ να σας δω από κοντά του χρόνου, πρώτα ο Θεός, να είμαστε όλες καλά. I can't wait to see each and every one of you next year, and sooner, hopefully all of this pandemic, although it has its good, because in every obstacle we do find a way forward. I am so pleased to be part of this sisterhood. I'm humbled and privileged and deeply touched and moved. And I am so very proud of all of our accomplishments as an organization, and of each and every chapter and each and every sister with initiatives and ideas and a way to move forward. May we see many, many, many more Founders Day celebrations all together in person and in good health. Love you all.
Thank you very much, sister. And I think Sister Zanthi from Canada, sister?
Yes. I just want to add something to my little, probably incomplete, or not speech, a presentation of our district. Melissa, the orphanage in Thessaloniki, which was one of our voluntary projects a few years ago, we're going to have, we have this educational webinar series on January 24th. She's going to talk to us about not Melissa as such, but about how the pandemic and the economic bankruptcy, the disaster in Greece has affected families in Greece, and how much violence against little girls has increased. So he's going to talk about the role of organizations like Melissa, which shelters and protects these young girls, okay, how these shelters work and how much valuable service they provide to society. So I would really beg you or something like that. If you're really interested in listening to this lady, who is a fantastic lady, please email me so I can send you the Zoom link. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And now, as we're getting basically close to our close time, we were going to go until 1, but it looks like we were much more organized than I thought we would be. I just want to go through the pictures and see if everyone feels that they've said what they want to say, or if there's anything else that anybody wants to add now. I'm looking.
Can I just add something? I'm sorry.
Please.
From Sadis again. Okay, 2 years ago, we also organized the Greek conference here, and our past president, Vilma Alexandri, did a great job of organizing everything and keeping in touch with the headquarters. And this was a wonderful experience to meet Grand President Demi Thomas and of course, Elena Saviolakis and other members, sisters from all over Greece and Europe. And we're looking forward to meeting you in the summer. Hopefully in 2021 in July, you will be able to come and we will meet. I hope to meet you, okay?
Thank you so very much. All right, I'm gonna do one more. I'm going to do one more swipe because then I will. Yes, please.
Okay. For those who don't know me, I'm Joanne Boris, past Grand President. What I'm hearing is that this organization has made a change. Covert made us change. A lot of times, you know, in the chapters, you get stale and you don't know what to do, but all of you have made an effort to make a change to keep the organization going. And that is something we need to learn through this. I want to congratulate the Grand Lodge, the Grand President, Celia. I'm very impressed with these webinars, especially with the one that's coming up to have a webinar to introduce people to our organization. And I think that's what we need, because a lot of times there's people who don't know how to approach people to become members. So now you've got this webinar where they can see exactly what we're doing. So I want to thank all of you for all your hard work. Change, a lot of people don't like to do it, but it makes improvements. And look how much we've accomplished in these, 8 months. This is a wonderful togetherness. I congratulate EOS. I want to thank EOS for considering giving to the Fire Fund for California. I know exactly personally what has happened to, I belong to an organization called the Pan-Macedonian Association. We own a picnic ground in Calistoga, 8 acres. We lost everything on the grounds except for our chapel, St. Demetrius. It's amazing the church did not burn. But we are going to regrow, we're going to rebuild and everything, but it is a hard thing to go through. I'm the one who has to do all the processing of everything. And, but I want to thank EOS for considering giving it, because there are some people that lost their homes. The park will survive, but a lot of people that have homes that didn't have proper insurance are going to need assistance from the state and FEMA. So I thank you, and I thank for the changes you're making. And I can't wait for all of us to meet. Maybe next year, we could all meet in San Francisco, even the ones from Europe, all over, come in, spend about 2 weeks in San Francisco. I know the EOS #1 will entertain you and all of us that are from District 21, but thank you very much for being part of this organization.
Thank you so very much. Thank you, Joanne. I just want to double check. I don't see any other.
I'd like to say something.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm from California, of course, Sacramento area, and our chapter president is Jan Spanish. She's the past grand president, and she's working 24/7 for the cosmetology board. So she decided to send our newsletters out once a week. When she did this, I decided to put in a thing called Guess Who. And some of the things I put down was watches new episodes of General Hospital, dogs love, cats love, walking, journals, bonsai plants. It's gone over really big, and it's important to know, and she also puts in there health issues. And for those that don't know, California has a tier system. We did have in-service church service, but now we can't in Sacramento and all of Sacramento County. So now we're back to the purple tier, so we can't. Some of our daughters, quite a few of our daughters go to the Greek Orthodox Church in Elk Grove. So we did a fundraiser for the church, and the daughters helped out in August, September, and October. And I want to congratulate them for that. We did have a teleconferencing meeting last month because Jan cannot do Zoom if she's working. My daughter is the house supervisor at one of the hospitals, and she can't do Zoom either. So I want to congratulate everybody, and I think that this is important. Also, as most of you know, I am a knitter. I sent a package to Penelope House last month of knitted items, and this week I will be sending others. I think it's important to also give to our charities here, and it's very hard. It's very hard. I've been subbing a little bit with Zoom, and that's very, very difficult. So we're going through a very trial period. But I'm glad we did this because we have to get together. And I just want to say to everybody, good health and stay healthy, 6 feet distance, and wear your masks, please. Thank you.
Okay, sisters. And I just gotta look at your chats, see the ones from Brussels all over. Is there anyone else that wants to add anything?
Hi, Helen Sexton.
Helen, go ahead.
Hi, Helen Sexton, District 21, PDG. First of all, happy birthday to all of us, and congratulations to EOS #1. This was such an exceptional experience. It was jaw-dropping to hear all the things that are going on all over the world. Everything that all the sisters are accomplishing everywhere. I am so just amazed. One thing that our chapter decided to do, every year we have a Christmas party, usually hosted at our house. But this time we decided to have a virtual Christmas party, and the donations are gonna go to a local charity called Save the Children, which is part of under the umbrella of the Samaritan Women. Those of you that don't know, Samaritan women are the ones that have been incarcerated, and they have come out, and they're in halfway houses, and we're trying to help them. And this is going to help the children of those Samaritan women. So congratulations to everyone. Thank you again to EOS, and happy Thanksgiving coming up, and happy holidays.
Thank you very much, Helen. I just noted that we have somebody from Stuttgart chapter. Would you like to say something, sister? The sister from Stuttgart?
Katja?
I don't, okay. I think Katja.
Hello.
Please.
Hello. Yes, I have to unmute my microphone. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello to everybody. It was very nice and very important meeting. I think it's a very good opportunity for all of us to connect all over the world. Doesn't matter where we are. I think it's very important. And I'm very happy to meet you all and to see some friends that we made through all over the years. Our dear president, our past president, Demi, Elena. I was very happy to see you all. And to all the sisters, keep doing this wonderful job. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. I see that, my heavens, there's all sorts of different sisters who've joined us. We had over 100, I think 103 at the very beginning. Now, I think people are kind of going back to their everyday life a little bit, although I don't know that you can really do that after this. Yeah. I'm inviting the Sisters of EOS to stay on as everybody else leaves. And before Sister Eva says goodbye, Sister Celia is, yeah, I was going to see if the Grand President wanted to say something, or Eva, do you want to go ahead?
Yes, again, I'm gonna thank all of you. And for the ones they know, Mary Chicos, she said to say hello to everyone. She couldn't attend it, but her heart is with the daughters. Thank you, happy Thanksgiving. You make my day.
Grand President.
Kathleen, thank you. Without you, we had leader.
I think, how about the Grand President? I think the Grand President.
Well, let me just say that our founder, Alexandra, would be very proud of what we have accomplished today, how far we have come from what it was in 1929 to what it is in 2020. She said that words thank you were very important to use. And it meant a lot because it would come from the heart. So I say to all of you who joined us today, to all of you who will pass on the messages of what happened today and what we did and what you will hear and see on Facebook comments that people have said, I say thank you, because you are the ones that make all of this possible. You are the strength of our organization and always will be. So to all of you, thank you, my love, Filakia.
Thank you. Sister, we have a sister from Brussels who's just checked in and wanted to just give her greetings.
Καλησπέρα σας. Καλησπέρα σε όλες τις αδελφές. Σας μιλάω από το Βέλγιο. Χαίρομαι πολύ που βλέπω τη Σέλια, την Ντέμι μου, τη Μένη, χαίρομαι την Ασία μου, όμορφα μαζί της. Στην αργία εργάστηκα, έπαψα να είμαι πρόεδρος. Είμαι past president. Σας χαίρομαι πραγματικά και σας συγχαίρω για ό,τι κάνετε. Είστε τόσο αξιέπαινες. Μας ανοίγετε δρόμους, μας καθοδηγείτε, μας δίνετε το σήμα και το φως της αγάπης και της αλληλεγγύης. Λυπάμαι, έχω ένα πρόβλημα με την οθόνη και δεν μπορείτε να με δείτε, αλλά σε μια προσεχή μας τηλεδιάσκεψη θα είμαι παρούσα. Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ που μου δίνετε την ευκαιρία να σας δω. Είστε τόσο αξιαγάπητες όλες. Τα πρόσωπά σας μου δίνουν εμπιστοσύνη, μου δίνουν χαρά, μου δίνουν οι ευγενικές σας φυσιογνωμίες, με κάνουν να ονειρεύομαι ότι κι εγώ κάποτε μπορώ να γίνω σαν και εσάς. Τόσο άξια και τόσο αλληλέγγυοι σε αυτούς που μας έχουν ανάγκη. Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ που με ακούσατε. Σας εύχομαι πολύ καλό βράδυ, καλό ξημέρωμα, αύριο μια ευλογημένη Κυριακή και σας ζητώ συγγνώμη που σας μιλώ στα ελληνικά, γιατί τα αγγλικά μου δεν είναι πολύ καλά. Αν θέλετε μπορώ να μιλήσω γαλλικά. Καλό σας βράδυ. Ευχαριστώ την President, την είπατε πρόεδρο που μου έδωσε το λόγο. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Καλό σας βράδυ.
Thank you. And Eva, if you would like to give your final greetings, and we will consider this the end of our program. And I thank everybody very much from the Founders Day Committee. And I invite all the sisters of EOS #1 to stay on so we can do a little debriefing. Sister Eva.
Again, thank you. Good leaders like our Grand President and good sisters bring successful Zoom. Thank you again. I'm really happy to see the one from New York with the mask. Evelyn, you were the Grand President when I was the president for first time. We got 54 members at that time. And you and all the other Grand Presidents, they really keep me going. And Celia right now make us really work hard. We respect her. She's an excellent Grand President and she knows how to push our buttons. Thank you. We have to laugh. Thank you, Kathleen. Really, without you and Lida, we could not have this Zoom. We are really proud of you. I don't know if we were going to have a chapter. You kept us all together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Miriam, for teaching me, not teaching me, but really understand the word philotimo. Before I didn't pay too much attention. Now I know. The young girl who picked up the wildfires, she was wonderful. You must be really proud, Christy, of your granddaughter. And I think Diana Donis deserve a clap because she was the one who started and we all follow. That's all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You all participated, make it a special day for the daughters. I told the young girl Demi to be a daughter, a man of Athena and